13 pins. Can he cut it to 3 with a strike here? Excellent shot. And we'll take a good-looking shot like that. We will go to commercial break, and we'll come back with the remainder of Game 1 in just a minute. Stay tuned.
Quench your thirst for savings and make the Mart your next stop for Pepsi. Generation Next. All varieties of Pepsi products are featured at Ameristop. Pick up a 12-pack today. Remember to shop the Mart for milk. It does a body good. Plus, the savings are good when you're in the mood for a gallon of Ameristop milk. Produced locally by Trout Dairy.
Ameristop is the smart Mart to shop.
Adios, amigo, adios, my friend. The road we have traveled has come to an end. Adios, amigo, adios, my friend.
As members of the American Bowling Congress, these men receive valuable benefits. In sanctioned leagues, they know their games count, and standard rules help the fun along. Awards give them proper recognition. They get their shot at national competition, and they're helping our country's Team USA. When these members go bowling, they know being organized is more fun.
Get in league with America. Join the ABC. Yeah!
Training is such a bore.
Nothing's more intense than slamming a dude. Well, Andre's really on fire. Whoa. Gotta hand it to those new coaches.
Bravo! Brilliant! Smashing! Good shot!
Out.
Well, there we go. We are back for the second half of Game 1, and Jim leads by 13 pins. He bowls in his friend. Excellent shot. Ripped that rack in
That
there.
looks like the 190 and above division. Looking good. Fantastic
Well, watch
shot.
Second pin in the back, center of your screen right there. The 5 pin just gets touched by the ball and then rips over into the 7 pin. That's the Red Sea strike that we're looking for. Everyone's looking for. We got about a 13 pin difference in these two players and half a game to go.
Oh, 7-10 split. There's Lisa, his wife, mother of Christy and Michael. Looking on. And it's an ugly sight. Jim's going to need to go for 1 here, maximize his pinfall count. He's on a strike. 1 means 2.
That's correct. Do the right thing.
Thank you.
And get the 1.
And he does.
Okay. As we mosey on into frame number 7 here for Chris. Let's see if he can muster up a little attack and start throwing some strikes here. Be the first one to register a double in this game.
It's close. Absolutely solid 4.
That's a good-looking shot.
And that'll give him some confidence now going into the next shot that he's going to have to play on lane 5. We know he has lane 6 down. So when you do something right, that's the time to pay attention. What did I do to create that strike?
Cross lane for the 4 pin, and it's in the bag. All right.
Dave, are you okay?
Well, I just, you know,
having a little giggles going on back here.
I want these people to do well. I'm always pulling for, especially the young people. They get on TV, and sometimes they just kind of cramp up. It's fun. Have fun.
It is fun.
You know, it's a little tough when you're on TV, but loosen up and your scores go up. Chris Luebbe. Frame 8, right-hand lane. Cuts it loose. And they're still falling. Hold on.
Single pin.
5 pin.
If you're going to get some pin action, you preferably would like to get a strike out of it, but anytime you can break down double wood, that is a great advantage on your spare shot.
Jen, where did you say the qualifying?
You have one last chance to head on out to strikes and spares for the 3 o'clock shift.
Well, take a look at his shoulders. We were talking about it earlier, Jen. Here's a prime example of it. Watch the right shoulder. It goes down. Now watch it go back. His shoulders are way open, and now he tries to close it at the foul, and he actually closes too soon. It's just too much of your body moving around to try to control. So when you get out the BPA house, you try to work on something that will keep you consistently around the pocket.
We've got Don Goki from last week cheering on Jim, and really their styles are very much similar. They have the frozen rope type shot, going straight down the lanes with a little bit of roll, which is enough to most of the time kick it out for a strike. 13
pins going into the 9th frame, Jen. If he, just plays a little conservative, close to the vest, has a little fun, I predict he's going to look out, slap around and get a 3-10 split.
It went out. You can hear by the crowd reaction, things have improved greatly for Jim.
Well, it goes from a 50-50 chance of being an open to a 90% chance of winning. There you go. There's your 10-pin right side of the screen, and thank goodness for round bottoms,
That's
right?
exactly right.
Let's see if he can get a spare out of this mess.
And he does.
Well, here we are, 13 pins going into Chris Luebbe's 9th frame. If he could strike out here, that would be a 181. That's
he needs strikes fast.
his shoulders flying all over the place, Jen, and he's something the young man has got to work on. He's got a good roll. He stays down at the line fairly well, but
he seems to have really good concentration too.
He's got a lot going for him, but
he's a nice kid too. I've talked with him several times. He's really a nice kid. We like him anyway.
I think he's a fine young man. Just got to get hold of his shoulder a little bit. 121 in the 8th, spare up in the 9th, and 13 pins, still the difference between these two players. Man, you're looking at right here, Chris Luebbe is 13 pins behind. Only one way to make that up.
There you go.
Trip
Great
that
shot.
4 out of there.
Great shot. Can he do it again? Chris's family cheering him on. This is such a great family sport. That's the one thing that I really love about it. As a kid, I enjoyed it with my parents, and now I'm the parent enjoying it with my children.
That's pretty profound, Jim.
Well, I thank you.
Wow. Wish I would have said that.
Just going high one more time.
Cutting through, leaving the 3, the 6, and the 10 on the right-hand side. The best he can do at this point is 161, and that would force Jim to mark in the 10th frame to win.
It's not over till the fat lady sings.
Well, that changes things a little bit as my statistician to my left just smacked me upside the head. Jim needs 9 to win this thing. Total of 9. And Jim can go ahead and look to cash that big check someplace. Let's see.
Just needs some good count.
Well, that's good enough. Jim Boehm is our winner in Game 1. We'll be back and recap after a couple of words from our sponsors. Stay with us.